You only have seconds to make the right first impression when it comes to your Instagram profile, and your bio is the perfect place to start. It's like your digital business card, and if you want to have something that's impressive, you got to make sure that your profile is on point. So, in this video, we're going to break down exactly how you can craft the perfect bio to convert new visitors into followers and keep your existing followers happy. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the channel, we are High Season. It's just me today, but we are an agency that helps business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers step their social media games up and break the algorithm. We just found out that one of our clients was featured in Later's. If you don't know what Later is the #1 marketing platform for Instagram, but we were featured in their blog post on the 25 examples of Instagram bios that you want to copy. That's similar to the headline. I don't exactly remember what the headline is, but I'll probably put it here so you can see it. And I'll put a link in the description below so you can check out the article. It's great. There are 25 really great examples of brands who are doing well with their Instagram business profiles. And really the reason why it's important that your Instagram business profile is on point is so that you can attract new visitors, convert them into followers, and so that you can make sure that your followers are completing the actions you want them to. So without further ado, we're going to run down I believe there are 8 key points that we're breaking down today to make sure that your profile is perfectly optimized for success. Let's get started. First step is create a business profile if you have not already. Make sure that your Instagram profile is a business account. A lot of people are still waiting on converting this profile, usually because there are some rumors around engagement decreasing if it's a business profile. This is not the case that we've seen with any of our clients. So we highly recommend. It's basically essential that you create a business profile. If you're a personal brand, there's also the option for the creator account. Make sure that you're converting into one of these profiles, be it creator or business, so that way you have access to analytics and the additional features that come with having a business or creator profile. Number 2 is the name field. So most people don't actually know that the name field is searchable, which means you're going to want to optimize it with keywords, just like you would a website. So consider it the same way. It's like SEO. You want to make sure that you are optimizing the search engine, which is the name field on Instagram, in order to make sure that people can find you. So think about what your customer or your client, whoever you're looking for, would be looking for on Instagram. So that way you can attract them. Add that title or add those specific keywords to your name. So you'll see when it comes to the High Season profile, which I'll probably put here, we have social media in our title. So that way if people are looking for social media, will come up before other things as opposed to just looking for High Season. Another example, if you're a makeup artist, it would be a really good idea to have makeup artist in your bio, Toronto makeup artist, for example, in order to really niche down and ensure that people are able to find you via the search function on Instagram. Number 3 is perfect your username. Ensure that your username is nice and clear, easy to understand, and make sure that it's your business's name. That would make the most sense. If it's not at all possible to actually just have your business name because it's already been taken, try to avoid underscores and hyphens and numbers and all that jazz, and try to add something that makes it a bit more interesting. For example, High Season was taken, so we have High Season Co., High Season Company. It made sense at the time for us, and it was available across all platforms. So in addition to making sure that your username is clean, concise, and reflects your business accurately, ensure that it is consistent across all profiles. Number 4 is uploading a high resolution photo, only high res, guys. This is the first thing that people are going to look at. They're going to look at your profile. They're going to see your bio there. You need to make sure that you have a nice, clean, crisp photo there. For businesses, we generally recommend your logo. If you're a personal brand, however, like a musician or some sort of speaker, then you'll want to have a picture of yourself. Make sure about 60% of your face is in the frame, so you're the majority of the picture. It's not something far back, because as we know, people connect to faces. That's proven statistically. So you want to leverage that and make sure that your face is up at the forefront if you are the face of the brand. Other things that you could do if it's not a logo would be to include your products, which is something, especially around a launch. But generally for businesses, we say your logo to assist in brand recognition. Next up is your actual bio. So that is where you get to sum up who you are and what your business does in 150 characters or less. And you have to make sure that is succinct but descriptive. And it's important that you draft your bio with your target audience in mind, so as soon as they land on the profile, they know who you are and they know that they're in the right place. So if we're looking at our bio here, we tell you exactly what we do. We partner with brands we believe in to break the algorithm. And the reason that we say we partner with brands we believe in is to, one, let people know that when they're working with us, it's a partnership, it's not transactional, and two, that we don't take on everybody. We only take on brands we believe in, and our number one thing is breaking the algorithm, finding fun and creative ways in order to break through the noise. So you get that immediately when you land on our profile in our first sentence, and then we actually go through listing our services, so that way when someone lands on our page, they know exactly what we offer. We actually need to add training and consulting now. While I was making this video, I realized. So we need to add training and consulting because that is another service that we provide. I've also added a ton of fun emojis because I love adding emojis. It's very native to the platform. It's fun. It's what people use when they're on Instagram. So I find it to be interesting to put that in a bio if possible. Some brands that maybe are a bit more serious might not do that, but you can do bullet points. There's a lot of ways to be creative in that area. Here's another example so you know that we're practicing what we preach of one of our clients. They're a real estate agency, and as you can see, we're immediately saying what they do in their bio so that when someone lands there, they know. So they're not getting just another real estate agency, they're getting a real estate agency that focuses on creating wealth via real estate. And we put it right there in the bio, and we also list all the things that are true to the brand and make sense for the brand. You're also going to want to use branded hashtags. So a lot of people don't know that these hashtags and tags in your bio are actually clickable and can take your followers somewhere. So our client who was featured in that later article was actually featured for our use of their branded hashtag. And the branded hashtag is what we use to encourage guests to share their stay with other guests and basically to share their stay with us. And we really mentioned that in the bio with that call to action there. Branded hashtags, in our opinion, are very essential because they allow you to build a visual gallery that your followers and potential customers and clients can actually go to and get social proof and reviews from other people who've experienced your brand. So we love it for this reason, and we also love it to pull user-generated content. I don't know if we've talked about user-generated content, but it's super, super important if you have a business where people are creating actual images for you. Having a branded hashtag is a great way to pull those all in together so that you can pull from it and repost to really leverage that social proof. And when we talk about tagging, if you are a personal brand that's attached to the business, then you're going to want to tag the actual owner if it makes sense in your profile as well, because you can leverage their personality or their personal brand in order to support the business. But of course, if you do have that personal brand tagged in there, you got to make sure that profile is on point. Like, it can't be posting weird stuff. It's got to be reflective of the major brand. Actually, I can put an example here of someone who's an interior designer. They have a brand called Jungalow, and you can actually see that the name of the owner is in there as well. And her profile also truly reflects the brand, but they're leveraging the fact that she is the owner and she is the creator in their profile. Last thing you're going to want to do when actually crafting that bio there is include a call to action. So you want to make sure that the people who are following you have somewhere to go, or visitors of your profile have somewhere to go. Definitely make sure to have a verb in there. So whether that be share, so like share your stay, get these resources, learn more, all of these things pointing to the link in your bio, so that way you can tell the people who are on your profile where to go next. People need direction. They don't know what to do unless you tell them what to do. Now moving down from the bio into the URL where you've made that CTA, there's that one link, that one sole link that is actually clickable to a website in the profile. So of course, if you have 10K followers, you have the swipe up, 10K plus, or you're verified, you have the swipe up feature, and there are shoppable links for any brands like retailers. But for generally speaking and general businesses, the only opportunity you have to link somebody out is via that link in your bio. So with that being said, you're going to want to make sure that you maximize on that one link in bio opportunity you have. And how we do that is by using a social media landing page. So later, we mentioned they create one, it's called Link in Bio, and we use something called Linktree. I'll include the link to both of those in the description below. But basically what this allows is that when somebody clicks, they actually have multiple options to go and look through, as opposed to just being taken to one single page. So when you think about when you're creating posts and you're adding all these call to actions, which might be look at this blog post, or book this stay, or check out this song, whatever all the different things that you're having, you need to make sure that there isn't only one sole option, especially because you might have multiple posts asking people to do different things. So if you take a look at our link tree that is linked in our bio, we have a few different things in there. So we have resources, so free resources that people can get. We're advertising our YouTube channel. We're hiring, so we're putting in our hiring. The list goes on. There's so many options that you can have there to direct people to the right place, as opposed to just having them go to your website and having to figure out where to go next. Now moving downwards to the buttons, you're going to want to make sure that these are filled out. So fill out your contact information so that it makes it easy for people to contact you. So that's a no-brainer. You definitely want to do that as a business. You want to make sure that they're able to call you, email you. Another thing that we do, for example, with our client, they host a seminar. So we've used the Get Tickets button option there. So definitely check out and see. There might be plugins that are available for you that you could be using. Booking a table, I know, is one of them, and there's a few other options in there. So see if you can actually be directing people from your profile directly out to the landing page that you want via that option as well. And moving down to the last portion there before we hit the feed, stories highlights. Now this is one of my favorite features, and this is like one of the best things that ever happened to Instagram in my opinion. And that's because they turned what was this temporary content into permanent content that could be categorized and made to be some beautiful aesthetic addition to your profile. As we know and that we've said before on this channel, more and more people are going to the stories before they're even going to the feed. So you really want to make sure that everything is looking great in that area. Choose highlight covers. There are several options. You can use platforms like Canva. I think Later has some options. And if you're a Photoshop person, then you get to do that yourself. But create nice cohesive highlight covers and ensure that you have key information there easily available for people to see. For example, if you're a restaurant, you'd want to put your menu item there. For us, we have our who we are and why, so people can get a rundown of who we are. If there are events, anything that's key that you want people to immediately be able to see when they land on your profile, leverage that opportunity with stories highlights. That's it for today, guys. We went top to bottom through the Instagram profile, that complete bio section from your name to the highlights section. That is how you craft the perfect Instagram bio. Take it from us, it makes a very big difference. You really want to make sure that you're optimizing these profiles and putting your best foot forward so that you can make the right impression when somebody lands on your brand. There are a lot of accounts out there. There's a lot of competition. You really want to make sure that you stand out in this area, and it's a very easy and simple way to do so. Now, because I just said this all in a video and you might not be taking notes, we've actually included our Instagram checklist, which is in the description below. It actually takes you through how to optimize your bio and how to optimize your posts. So you're definitely going to want to download that if you're looking to set up your Instagram profile in the right way, optimize your post for success, and start growing on Instagram. Thank you guys for coming back to watch another video. If you have any questions you want us to answer, feel free to hit us up in the comments below or DM us on any of our social media platforms or our contact form, which is actually in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. You can follow us everywhere at High Season Co. And you can check out our blog posts on our website for free resources. It is at highseasonco.com/blog. Until next time, guys, peace.